the whole last week.
You know what though? I have to say, I am. I think she's like respecting the fact that it's my sister and not because if it had, I really believe if this same thing had happened with anybody else, I'd been hearing about it because I've been off. I just went back to work this past week, like the 2nd. So I was, and she talked about it a little bit on the way home in a very calm, manner. Like not, she wasn't like disrespecting my sister, calling out her name or anything like that. Just basically kind of talking about how she was surprised and came out of nowhere and this kind of thing, which you didn't. But I understand that she thinks that. And then that was pretty much it. I heard her telling her mom about it like the next day or whatever because her mom, she tells her mom everything. And that's pretty much it. She hasn't been like, but if anybody else, like if this had been some chick in the Walmart or something, like I'd still be hearing about it. Right.
Right. She would have made a blog post.
Yeah, but I already know, Christmas. Like before we even left, she was already talking about not coming back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's going to be
tradition.
Yeah, it's going to be some. But on the plus side, she owes me one because several years back, I got into it with her side of the family.
Oh.
And
What'd you do, Dino?
It's a long story.
Okay.
And I didn't do anything. Nobody was on my side, but it was me against all them Compton N-words, but
oh Lord.
But we got into it, and I was like pissed, and I boycotted all her family. And then back then, her family used to celebrate everything, everything except for Father's Day. They used to celebrate everything, and I was boycotting. And I think I boycotted for like a year, and my wife finally convinced me, like begged me to
come on, baby, it's Arbor Day,
right?
It's President's Day.
Put things aside and move on or whatever. I never did get an apology, whatever, and I just was like, whatever, for my wife and whatever, I'll just go ahead and be the bigger person and suck it up. So she owes me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give her a pass next year. Then after that, I'm like, okay, you remember that time?
Heck yeah, for real, that's true.
Yeah, you owe me. You gonna have to. If y'all ain't worked it out by then, you gonna have to.
Yeah, I hope everything works out, though. It's very, very, very unfortunate. Actually, my neighbor was going through something with her family, and it was kind of like the same thing. But when it's family, you know what I'm saying? It's so touchy. It's so different because you got to be around them. You got to see them. You're going to see them sometime. You can't get rid. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's. I always hate to hear about that.
Yeah. So what about New Year's? What do you guys do for New Year's Eve?
Ooh.
My New Year's was fire. So I worked in the morning. That's why I wasn't here at the taping. But then that night, I went to go see John Mayer and Dave Chappelle at the Forum.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to work there. I was like, what that?
It was awesome. Not because John Mayer, he's John Mayer. That's cool. I didn't have any issues with him, but it was all about Dave Chappelle for me.
Right.
And so Jeff Ross was the opener. I love Jeff Ross. He roasted some people from the audience as well.
Okay.
Then John Mayer came out, did a little singing. That's when I went to the concession stand. I ain't lying. I needed caramel corn more than I need to hear him sing. Came back. He's still singing. And then Dave Chappelle come on and do his thing. Then John Mayer come out and they just hang out together. Now, this is what I love about John Mayer, actually. John Mayer is an excellent comedic improviser.
Oh, yeah.
He just was rolling anything Chappelle said, and he could play a song about it. He's one of those people that, like, he can hear a song one time, could play it back to you.
Wow.
So he like a human jukebox. He could just play almost any
Very
song.
impressive.
Yeah, so that was cool. That was fun to watch them play.
Awesome.
And then Stevie Wonder was in the audience. Nas was in the audience. Bobby Brown was in the audience.
Wow.
It was real cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was my New Year's Eve.
That's
wow,
cool.
that's very cool.
I was supposed to work that. They was like, do you want to work the Dave Chappelle at? I was like, no.
It's like, I got an extra ticket, but I don't want to work it.
I don't want to work it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it on Netflix when it come out. I don't got to work it.
Speaking of tickets, I'm sorry to cut into your New Year's Eve. I don't want to forget, though. No, go ahead. I'll try to remember. Go ahead.
Oh, my God. So, wait. My New Year's Eve was fun. My friend had a penthouse party in Hollywood at an Airbnb. We got kicked out the Airbnb because it was too rowdy. Way too rowdy.
Wow.
I fell in the street, scraped up my knees.
You guys got kicked out?
We got kicked out. I fell in the street.
Is that picture I saw on you on Facebook with you sitting in
the basket?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I made a video. I never make. That's how I know I was faded. I never make videos on social media. Like, I just don't. I made this video in the basket. It was crazy. The basket was crazy. I almost fell out, and these girls had to help me out.
A tasket, Dejan.
And then I was so drunk, I sat back in the basket. They was like, "Why did you sit back in the basket?" I was like, "I don't know." And yeah, so then when I was leaving, I was trying to run across the street to my friend's car, all cute, fell, slid. It was lit, though. I had a great time.
Hey,
it was great.
That's all that matters.
And I was looking bomb, like a slice of your favorite cake.
All right. I bet you was.
Wow.
But my New Year's started off so crazy, though. So I'm even surprised I had fun because that Friday before, I got into it with parking enforcement. Like a full-on altercation with a parking enforcement lady.
What?
Yeah, so I'm sitting in front of my house. Well, I was parked in front of my house, loading in my recycling, and I could hear my neighbor outside blowing her horn. So I run outside, like, what's going on? With my recycling in my horn, like a big bag of recyclables. Like, what's up? And the parking meter lady is like, she's about to write me a ticket. She's like, you can't be parked like this. I was like, well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to put my recycling in my car. There's nowhere to park to load this big bag. So
Wait, question. How were you parked that she said you couldn't be parked like this?
I was just parked adjacent to the other cars on the street.
Were you too far from the curb or?
No, I was double parked.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I was double parked.
Yeah, you didn't let that part out.
Sorry. I was double parked.
Double parked, okay.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was double parked in the street, loading in my recyclables or whatever. She came out with it. She was going to write me a ticket, so I ran out, threw my recycling in the car and drove off. When I was driving away, I could hear her say something. I couldn't quite catch what she said, but I know I heard her say something. So I turned my car around, drove down, turned around, came back, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am. What? I didn't catch what you said. What did you say?
Oh, my
And she was like, something. I still didn't catch what she said, but she was like, something about the mail. And I was like, what'd you say? And she was like, you're going to get something in the mail. And I was like, well, what's your name? What's your badge number? Because when I came out, you weren't even done writing the ticket yet. I don't even know where you were in the ticket or whatever. And so then she was like, you're going to get that information on the ticket, or you could take this ticket right now. And I was like, well, I don't have to accept any ticket from you. I'm just asking you for your name and your badge number. So she jumped in her car, and she was acting like she was going to drive off. So I got my phone so I could take a picture of her license plate and a picture of the numbers that are on the door of the parking meter enforcement car.
Right.
So I'm pull behind her, take a picture of the license plate. I pull alongside of her. She throws her door open, hops out, comes to my passenger side door, throws some papers in my car, and hit my hand, knocked my phone out my hand, and all that.
Wow.
So I was like,
a ding dang.
Hello? And then she on the passenger side, and I got my window down. I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, for real. I'm like, wow. So
this sounds like your Christmas, dude.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, this bitch is crazy. So I don't know what happened, but she hopped back in her car and she chased me down the street, driving crazy, weaving back and forth in the street, waving her little parking meter ticket thing out the window. She was live.
Oh, hell no.
Hell yeah, she was lit. She was live. She chased me down the street, so I had put my phone out the window because I was trying to record her. Like, this lady is following me in her parking enforcement car. So when she saw me put my phone out, she slowed down a little bit. So I was like, I hope this is worth, your job. I hope this is worth all that. So I called parking enforcement, let them know what happened. They was like, she's not supposed to get out of her car. She was not supposed to approach your vehicle. She was not supposed to enter your property with her hand. And they was like, if she assaulted you, then you need to call the police. So I called the police.
Oh my God.
Went down there. They told me I had to come down there because I had a picture of her because I was trying to take a picture of the door. So I got a picture of her with her hand in my car, and she had her tongue out. She has her tongue out.
Wow.
You know what? That's disrespectful.
She is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Had her tongue out. She thought it was so funny. Had her tongue out. So I'm telling the police officer what happened. He was so upset. He went and got the watch commander guy. He was so upset. They came back. The watch commander guy still had his napkin tucked in his shirt. He was eating lunch in the back. So he was real, real mad. And he was like, this is stupid. I can't believe she did this. She followed you in your car. And I got the video of her following me in the car. They was like, we're going to file battery charges on her because this is wrong. So there you go. She has battery charges filed against her.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You know what this
Just
reminded
like
me
that.
of? The color
Purple.
purple.
See, this time I knew it.
Celie went through so much. Dang, girl, that was epic.
I'm telling you, the parking enforcement of all people. And I couldn't do anything because I knew that if I would have touched her, I'd have been in more trouble than what she was about to be.
Take it down the government one office at a time.
One officer at a time. She got the right one. She got the right one. That's what I told the police at the police station. Oh, she got the right one. If I got to be in the police station, oh, she got the right one.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
So there she go. Battery charges, boo. I hope she had a good New Year's.
Watch your egos, people. She's going to get you in trouble.
That's crazy.
Knocked my phone out my hand. All that.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened.
That happened.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
I was like, wow, I'm just tripping.
I know. That was amazing. First of all, that story was really good. And it was way more epic than I thought it was going to be. It's like, this girl, blah, 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 and I cussed her out. She
I had a feeling it was going to be. That's why I was like, save it for the air, because that sounds like a good story. I just got the feeling.
She pulled over crazy in the street. She pulled over, hopped out her car. I didn't know what was going on. I just had my phone up. I'm just trying to get a little picture. She stuck her head in my car, hit my hand, knocked some shit, threw some papers at me, and hopped back in her shit like, yeah, now what? I was like, huh? What just happened? I was like, should I get out? Should I stay in my car? No, I can't get out, because if I get out and choke slam this lady, then I'm going to jail. Can't go to jail, okay? Who gonna watch my dog? Okay, can't go to jail. Let me pull over, try to call somebody. So I'm trying to drive down the street, and she following behind me, zigzagging in the street. I'm like, this, she off the hook. She lit. Super lit. I'm telling y'all. I got the picture, too. Can we post it, Dino? Can we post it and show the people?
Oh, my gosh.
Sure, we can post it.
Oh, we're going to post it so y'all can see this lady with her tongue out. Disrespectful.
Oh, man, just go to the Shiznit Show Facebook page. It'll be on there by the time you...
By the way, listeners, if you're not visiting our Facebook page, you got to go to our Facebook page. It's always good videos and such on our Facebook page.
Yeah, a lot of the stories that we talk about on the show are posted there.
Plus
so
other
you can read
stories.
them in its entirety. Yes, and plus other stories as well. And also, we should give a shout out to Perspicuous Media as we are live streaming on TuneIn. All right. So,
Shout out.
man, I'm not going to even bore you guys with my New Year's Eve, especially after that story. It would have been boring anyway.
Oh, real quick, though, she's showing us the photo right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she
That's
looked
cool.
like
I'll see it.
she's like a little Tina Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, wow. I thought she was a black woman.
I did too. I did too. Oh, gosh. We racist.
I'm telling you, I was so shocked and surprised. Wait till y'all see this lady. I was shocked.
One of my theory still stands, though, because one of them was black, so...
Oh, you trying to say, you know what's funny? The officer asked me too. He said, how did you talk to her? I said, I was very calm.
I was very calm when I whipped my car around.
I was very calm, okay? I was calm when I was talking to her. I was calm. He was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, especially because you're giving him the alphabet hands. That's what I'm thinking like black women do when they get all mad. They start making like they doing like sign language with their hands. Oh, I'm calm. I'm calm.
I'm calm.
I'm calm.
I'm very calm.
Yeah, she ain't even calm now. Shit.
I'm telling you.
She ain't even calm. 3 weeks later, retelling it. She ain't
I'm
calm.
still disrespected.
So I definitely don't believe she was calm when it happened.
Actually, in the beginning, I was until I started seeing how resistant she was being and how like abrasive she was being. And then she did like a little neck thing, and I was like, "Bitch, my neck, you don't even know. My neck is loose. This motherfucker rolls." She wasn't ready.
All right, let's get into these topics.
News and noteworthy.
So just to give you guys an update on the California fires, first of all, they're finally all out.
Oh,
and,
great.
But it was epic. 2017 California wildfire season is the most destructive one on record. Okay, I've got a lot of stats I'm going to run through here real quick, but just to give you guys an idea of what the magnitude of these wildfires were for us. Very devastating. A total of over 9,000 fires burned. So you guys just think like there's just like one or two big fires. No, there's like thousands of little fires. I'm not exactly sure how they determine the end of one fire, beginning of another one, but they do. And so it was a total of 9,000 different fires. It burned a total of, let's say, just nearly 1.4 million acres. On October of 2017, 250 wildfires ignited across North Northern California, burning over 245,000 acres, okay, causing more than $9.4 billion in insured property losses, becoming the costliest group of wildfires on record. Okay, it destroyed at least 8,900 structures and killed 44 people.
Wow.
That's a lot of people for a fire.
Yeah.
And almost 9,000 buildings.
Yeah, and injured at least 192 people.
Wow.